Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Shaan 786. I'm back with another TTMS special, episode 134, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We got some good stuff to talk about. Well, not the best, but some stuff to talk about, some stuff to TTS about as well. Hope you guys are doing good. What's up? What's up, homie? Listen to me. We got Geoff Keighley out there hyping this a certain game. He showed at the Game Awards, talking that shit. We're gonna expose his punk ass. We got a new Xcloud update as well, and talking about the future. That could be the future updates in when it comes to the next gen consoles as well. And the game studios are cooking as well. Guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing good. Hit that like button. Let's have some fun, man. Let me give a shout out to some of the homies in the chat. Let's see what's up with the homies in the chat. We have Eamon Burns. What's going on, Playboy? Hope you well, man. Josh, what's up, Killer? Doggy Dog as well. What's going on, Playboy? What up? We have Why So Serious. What up? Bash, what's going on, Playboy? Gambino. What up? Sir Riffalots, what's going on, homie? Who else do we have? We got Rain G4. What up, Playboy? Grizz is in the chat. Grizz is in the chat. What's up, homie? What's good? Alien Cheeks. Project Scorpio. What's going on? What's up, man? Hope you guys are good. Stanley Francos as well. What's up? Chipmunks in the chat. You never know, Playboy. You never know. Onyx the Gaming as well. Saldog. Hope you well, man. We got Maurice Branch is off today and he's talking that shit. We got General Spartan. I told you we're starting. I would have started, but I'm gonna go see my mom. My mom wanted me to come over today to the house to eat, so I started half an hour early. But normally it would be that time. General Spartan. You know, mom wanted me to come over, so I go, you know what? Let's push the show early and that. So you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what to do. Big Bad Mo, what's up? Julio, what's going on, homie? Wiz is in the chat as well. Hope you're good. Yeah, lad, guys, listen to me. There's a lot of stuff going on Twitter in this console space right now. You know, we got ponies talking about certain things about the developer direct. They kind of happy. The Xbox is kind of providing them with titles, games, and when it comes towards a big AAA games, first party games, and for some reason they don't want to talk about their own first party studios cooking like that when it comes to the big games. That's the interesting part about this. But we'll get to that, homies, man. But listen, we're gonna hit that like button and talking about General Spartan. Since General Spartan's in the chat, yo, General Spartan, are you still there, player? Let me know. Are you still in the chat? Because I got a clip of General Spartan wilding on the street corners. Look at this shit. Where is this now? Let me find it. Let me find this shit. I found it. General Spartans are here wilding on the street corners. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
The Warrior course. Up next, Tyler Washington. Power baby. Martial Arts Ninja Warrior course. Up next, Tyler Washington. Let's see how fast he can run the course. This is a great test of agility, speed, and technique. Here we go. 9 seconds. Power baby. Martial Arts Ninja Warrior course. Up next, Tyler Washington. Let's see how fast he can run the course. This is a great test of agility, speed, and technique. Here we go. 9 seconds. Power baby. Martial Arts Ninja Warrior course. Up next, Tyler Washington. Let's see how fast he can run the course. This is a great test of agility, technique.
Man.
Here we go. 9 seconds.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Power baby.
Spartans are here wilding on the street corners. I don't know what to say anymore. Honestly, what is this shit? Are you getting ready for the PlayStation knocking these ponies out or something? What kind of training is this? Shit. Shout out to General Spartan. You're that shoulder. Yeah, tell me about it. Why so serious? That's some funny shit. Oh man, shout out to General Spartan. Shout out to him on that. Shout out to you, Playboy. Now, since we're roasting people, let's roast the homie Durt Griggity as well for a second before we get to the show. I gotta say this. You're there. I don't know if you got some, if you're getting a push from Xbox, Microsoft, but look at this shit. Exclusive Bluey will be coming to Minecraft next week. Well, it is next week. In 7-8 days. Look at this shit. Imagine Durt killing it out there. Playing Bluey in Minecraft. In the healer house. What is this shit? What are we doing here right now? 2026 has started. And already, this is the type of shit I've been seeing. And I know I was talking to the homie Durt just before the show. He's excited about this shit. Damn. What's going on, Grey Fox? King? Chargasm? What's up? What's up? Man, this is some wild shit. The homie Durt out there is going to be wilding on that handheld. Malcolm, we will not see him for a few more days. Isaac Hayes, what up, bot? Yeah, man. So shout out to the homie Durt for making this happen. Special DLC content for him. This is, he has pre-ordered the premium edition, and we might not see him for a couple of days now. Waki-san, what's going on, homie? Yeah, we might not see him now. So the Blue Edition Minecraft will be launching next week. Shit. This is some crazy shit. These dudes out here wilding. These Xbox guys, they out here wilding. Honestly. Wilding. This is some funny shit. What's up? PS5 is shit. Oh, talk that shit. Talk that shit. You know what's funny about this when you talk about the PS5 and all that stuff? We got these Nintendo dudes out there talking about some wild shit. We got Nintendo dudes out there trying to talk that shit. Nintendo dudes are trying to go after the PlayStation dudes right now. And all this talk about this, just for bragging rights, is, you know, when we want to talk that shit, and if it's about hardware, power, games, consoles, sales, and all that stuff, it's all about bragging rights. You know, everybody wants to talk that shit. Now you got Nintendo fanboys out here, and this dude, he's been talking that talk for a hot minute. A Nintendo fanboy talking about the power of the Nintendo Switch 2. And he's talking about Grid Legends. When did this game come out, first of all? Grid Legends? When did this shit come out? And he's talking about the quality mode, the performance mode, rock solid FPS. And he's trying to compare the Grid 2 versus the PlayStation 5 on the Nintendo Switch. When did Grid 2 come out? When did this shit come out? Now let me see this shit. I'm sure someone's gonna roast it. Let me see. Oh shit, Tripster goes, oh shit. Tripster goes, listen here, punk. Quality mode is only 30 FPS on the Switch 2. Also low resolution, as low as 720p on the performance mode. Oh shit. You know what's crazy about this? You know, when it comes to the console war stuff, we know it's all about talking that talk and bragging rights and that. But we know when it comes to power, who doesn't want to have it? Just to talk that shit. Games, who doesn't want to have it? But it's funny to see what the Nintendo fanboys are doing right now. I've always said it. No matter what happens, when it comes to Nintendo fanboys, this fanboys, it's not even Nintendo fanboys, bro. Even fanboys in general. But let's just stick to the Nintendo dudes right now. They always care about power. I'm telling you right now, them motherfuckers always cared about power. Now, when Nintendo kind of bowed out the high-powered machine console, race. Oh, it doesn't matter. We get in the Mario Karts, we get in the Mario Parties, Yoshi Island, all that type of shit, Luigi Mansion, and the games look great. Cool, they look great for what they are. But don't tell me you never cared about power like that. As soon as the Nintendo Switch got a bit of power, all of a sudden, we competed against the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series consoles now. And that's what makes me laugh, bro. These dudes, they always wanted that shit. Oh shit, I got something funny here. You know. Oh shit. Oh shit. We'll get to that in a bit. But they always wanted that power. And I'll say this: it's nice to have good hardware. Plain and simple. The better hardware, the better your experience can be as well when it comes to like third party games, second party games, especially first party games as well. But it's nice to have it. You'd rather have it than not have it. Do you know what I mean? But as soon as these Nintendo fanboys are coming out all of a sudden, well, we didn't care. We got the the Super Mario Odysseys and all that stuff. The game looks great. It looks fine, no doubt. Dope games. But don't tell me you never cared about it. As soon as you get a bit of power, all of a sudden, I've noticed when the Switch 2 launched last June in 2025, all of a sudden they're talking that shit about, yeah, we're competing against this now. We're competing against certain games versus the consoles, the high-powered consoles. And I've always said it. You always wanted the power, plain and simple. Because Nintendo Switch was, because Nintendo's went, a different direction. He decided to be like, yeah, we don't mind it. We just all about the first party games. But as soon as you get it, you're talking that shit. Come on, man, stop the bullshit. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we all want that power. We want good hardware, plain and simple. And that's what I'm hoping when it comes to the next gen Xbox. I want that shit to be good as well. Because obviously, let me tell you something. Imagine going like, imagine when did Grid 2? Let me see. When did Grid 2 come out? Let me see this shit. 1 second. When did the Grid 2 come out? Grid Legends. Is it Grid Legends or some shit? Did the game come out in 2022? Is that the one we're copying about? 2022? If I'm correct? The game is 4 years old. Come on, stop the bullshit. 4 years old. But that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to power, no matter what happens, everybody wants it. Simple as. When one console is doing better, we all want that power, plain and simple. That's what I was trying to put it, because I noticed the Nintendo fanboys right now, even the PlayStation fanboys, they want that raw power. Now, if you do a dog shit upgrade, well, that's a different story. But when you get a proper console that does a proper upgrade, that's when it's nice. Rangy, for you ain't lying about that. Imagine getting Splinter Cell Double Agent and you brag about it. Nintendo Switch is fine what they're doing. Like the Nintendo Power, bro, they were out of it when it came to the Wii, bro. There it goes. Nintendo Switch 2 runs Final Fantasy at 720p, 23 FPS. $720p, 23 FPS. I don't know what to say anymore to these guys. You want power? Don't pretend you never wanted it. It's because Nintendo bowed out. I don't get these dudes. Now all of a sudden they're trying to talk that shit. I remember Grid. Yeah, Grid was a pretty dope game. It had some intense type of. The racing was kind of intense. How they did it, like arcade racing style a bit, which was cool. Come on, man. Oh, she did, because I'm joking. Well, I believe you did. I wouldn't be surprised if it is that much, to be honest. Now, since Dirt's in the chat, bro, Dirt, I talked about Bluey, bro, and Dirt has done a partnership with Bluey and Minecraft. And if you pre-order Bluey, the Minecraft WBG edition, you get a skin. And look at this shit! If you pre-order Bluey, the Minecraft edition, WBG edition, you'll get an exclusive skin. Look at this shit. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looks legit, bro. I'm not making this shit up. This is a real shit. We know Durt is getting a push from Microsoft. We all know that shit. They know, let me tell you something. They know the flip floppers have gone. They know that they know this dude here is what?
Oh nah, you wanted them. Oh, you want them zesty street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And they know they need a new Xbox mascot. And here we are. Special edition WBG, send me that shit. Yeah, I'll send that shit to you, bro. Don't worry about it. It actually does look good in it, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. That shit looks good, bro. Yeah, imagine they made a game like, bro, we should make a. I was trying to make a game. It's quite difficult, to be honest. My mate's making a game, to be honest. Based on his kids and the kids' names and all that. He's trying to go for a Zelda style look. He sent me some pictures as well, to be honest. I'll show you later. I'll show you maybe on WTTS. Like a old school 2D over the top bullshit. He was telling me to download Game Maker or some shit. And that shit is like too complex. I don't know, bro. It's too much for me. But yeah, make sure you check it out, guys. That's getting a push or yeah. Make sure you check it out, guys. That shit's legit though, not gonna lie. But anyway, talking about Xbox stuff, you know what? I'm sure you've seen this shit, yeah. What time is it? 17:35. I don't know where his hands are, but we know when it comes to negative Xbox news, the homie Doc decided to do Dr. Doc decided to do another test again. He put the words Xbox is dead in his title and boom, it took off. We got action. He goes, look at these views right now. Look at this shit. When it comes to Xbox is dead videos, straight away, number one. Now we know why guys like DC guys, Moonface guy, always talks about Xbox is dead. We know when the rent is due. All you need to do is put Xbox is dead, and we are back, baby. Views are back, baby. Shit. No matter what happens, the ponies, and this is why me and the homie Durt, WBG Cruise Web, but like me and the homie Durt, definitely when we talk about it, we try not to give these dudes anything to talk shit because they love to see an Xbox guy go completely left or do some nasty shit like them other flip floppers did back in the days. They love that shit. As soon as they get an opportunity, boom, they clip you. They got you. Look at this Xbox guy flipping to another side, or look at this Xbox guy taking a piss out of Xbox, taking the piss out of Xbox. And this is what they want. Damn. But listen, Xbox news, it sells. When Xbox is dead videos, they sell. No matter what happens. That shit is legit. Yeah, that shit's legit, bro. Let me have some water before we continue. There is the new Eastwood. Oh, shit. They actually said new... Yo, they said use the new Cold East. Oh, shit. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. It's not that bad. Come on. Shit, bro. Anyway, talking about bad. We had where is this shit now? 1 second. Where are we now? Yeah, here we go. Let's talk about what's going on with data. Yeah, 100%. Let's talk about this shit here, boys. Let's talk about Geoff Keighley. Because this POS has been talking that shit. You know, Geoff Keighley was one of them dudes that he showed off. I'll play this clip. Let me play this clip first before we get to that. And these are the developers of High God, which Geoff Keighley showed at the Game Awards.
The deviation for us for TGAs was interesting. Geoff is a friend of the studio. We've known him for a long time back in the Titanfall days. And Geoff came in and played the game, and he was blown away. He asked us to be a part of the TGAs and do something kind of special by putting this kind of game there.
Let me rewind that. Listen what he said.
Geoff came in and played the game, and he was blown away. He asked us to be a part of the TGAs and do something kind of special by putting this kind of game there in an indie studio. And quite frankly, we were honored to, we've got big franchises in our past, but nobody knows who Wildlight is. So to be on the stage in the biggest show with so many other known games and devs felt like an honor. And so we revealed a trailer there, and ultimately we went back to our game plan, which is let's stay focused, let's stay quiet for the next 6 weeks, and really kind of nothing speaks better to players than hands on the sticks. And so today, as you're watching this at home, the game is available and you can now play.
Sure. Now everybody started to roast High God, but Geoff continued to talk that shit. He's like, yo, listen to you, punk. He goes, in 48 hours, I'll be accepting all of your apologies. I don't play that shit, he said, sticking his pigeon chest out, talking that shit, telling the people on Twitter, listen here, bitch, it's my show, TGA is my shows. There's a reason why I put this bitch at the end of the show. In 48 hours, I'll be accepting your apologies. And then what it was, he didn't even stop there. He continued to talk that shit whilst the game was coming out. Alastine, what's going on? Playboy with the two. Shaan, title your video Xbox Lives or Xbox is Alive. You know what? Alastine, next when I want to make a video soon, bro. I need something just to hit. This last few weeks, this do you know what? I'll do something with I'll do something, bro. Definite. I want to do something. I just want something to give me that energy back, bro. But I'll do something. Definite. You give me an idea there. But since then, Geoff has been talking that shit. He doubled down on this shit. Now, look at this shit here. Polygon goes, High God isn't dead on arrival. In fact, after 4 hours, I'm convinced it's one of the best new shooters in years. I look at Geoff Keighley punk ass here. Still capping for the shit. With his emoji eyes, giving it side eyes. Geoff. What can I say? Geoff still out here talking that shit. And on top of that, we know what happened with High God. When High God launched, do you know what? I got one more receipt. One more receipt, yeah. We won't get to Geoff, but people were talking that shit. Wade Johnson, what's up, player? This dude named Destructoid goes, High God is not only a good game, it's great, innovative and unique. It feels fresh and familiar at the same time, and is led by the team of devs who with decades of iconic FPS pedigree. Could this be the next best shit? Could it be? It launched with 100k. But, oh shit. High God has got 18k people in here, and it's got 33%. Oh man, Geoff Keighley. What have you done? What have you done? You were talking that shit. 100k. All of a sudden, High God. You know what's funny about the High God stuff, bro? Even though the game launched 100k within 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, boom, it lost 90% of his fucking player count. Reza Ultron with a 16 member for 16 months. Jeff is used to backing the loser's horse or pony. Talk that shit. Did he apologize, Jeff? No. Jeff did not apologize. Look what Jeff said. People trying to defend him. Jeff was like, yo, opening X this morning. No shit. We call it Whole God. That's what we're going to call it, yes. No shit. Jeff goes, open Twitter and this is the shit. No wonder they're coming after you, Jeff. You're out there talking that shit, putting your chest out there, putting everything on the line, talking about high court. You guys going to apologize in 48 hours? Come on, man. And you open X and people are just slapping the shit out of you? Come on, let me see some of the comments. Let me see some of the comments, bro. Let me get this. Shiv Shura, what's going on, Playboy, with the 40 Indian rupees? We know what kind of cigarette Jeff Neely is. Oh shit. I'm not allowed to say that word because I'm from the UK and that's what we call it. I'm not allowed to say that word. Because I'm from the UK and that's what we call it. We still call it that. I'll call it a fig. Geoff Keighley is a fig. I'll call it that. And Shiv Sharan, what's going on, Playboy? Gifted 10. Honestly, I really appreciate it, bro. Shout out to Shiv Sharan. And guys, whoever get the membership, give him a shout out, bro. Use them emojis, please. Shiv Sharan, what's going on, Playboy? Welcome to the new members. Use them emojis, bro. We'll call him a fig. That's what we're going to call him. What? Oh, shit. Rock Wolf goes, he's a effing pillow bag. Oh, shit. Come on, bro. You know what's funny about this? Let me put this. I got one more receipt. 1 second. Let me see this shit. Oh, shit. They're talking. Look at it. Oh, shit. Eamon Burns talking that shit. So Geoff Keighley was talking about this whole god. And Eamon Burns comes out and he goes, yo, hey, Jeff, what were you saying? From 97K down to 14K right now. This was yesterday. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They're all coming after you. They got a cat emoji here with a side eye. Jeff, they're coming after you. PK Thunder goes, can you inform me what's going on? Come on, PK Thunder. Oh, shit. Grok is roasting. Even Grok, they got AI Grok roasting him as well. Oh, shit. Grand opening. Oh, shit. This guy's talking that shit. We all know how the movie ended. Oh, shit. Hey, yo. They said we all know how that movie ended. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, shit. This guy's saying Concord 2. Oh, shit. Talk that shit. We got the boys there. We got Nick Cage there. Oh, shit. We know they're all gonna be staying quiet about this. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Yo, this is a funny shit. Yo, it's on the PlayStation. Oh, yo, who did this? Oh, this is that POS. Yo, it's on PlayStation boxes here. Oh, shit. Oh, man. 48. Oh, shit. Look at this shit. Shinobi's gone. Yo, that's some funny shit. I'm not gonna lie. The dude was talking that shit proper. But do you know what's funny about this? These are the ex-developers of Titanfall and all that stuff. And since the game is done dog shit, when you go to the Steam profile, it says, now when you look at the description, let me have some water. Let me have some water before I start this shit. You know, when you go to the Steam page and look at the description, who made the game, it says from the creators of Apex Legends and Titanfalls comes High God. 48 hours later, look what it says now. High God is a PvP raid shooter where players will ride and fight. They removed that shit. They know this game stinks. It stinks. They were there talking that shit. Yeah, we the Titanfall people, we the, Apex Legends dude. 48 hours later, with the negative reviews, shit, they removed that shit instantly. High God is a PvP. Look at this shit. You know what's funny about this? I'm just roasting a bit, Jeffy. I'm having a bit of fun. I don't want to see games fail, but I like to see people get roasted, especially like guys like Geoff Keighley and these dudes as well. You know what's crazy about this? I think most of us kind of knew when it comes to these PvP games, live service, extraction shooter games. It's hard to break that market now. Coming in with a new game like that, especially when you look at the top most played games every week, it's hard to crack that. And I feel like most of us kind of like, we kind of expected it. We seen it. Nah, I don't think it's for us, but the game might be cool. But we kind of had a rough idea that this game ain't gonna be doing what it's gonna be doing like that. Even though you got Geoff Keighley out there, standing his ground, saying you guys will apologize to me in 48 hours, only to find out that 90% of the player base is dead in within 24 hours or less. And this is the problem. Who said the High God is better than Titanfall? Who said that shit? Grizz, you piece of shit. Oh, come on, Grizz. Don't start your shit, Grizz. You know what? Let me get the super chat. Gambino with a 5. High God doesn't look terrible. And that's the thing. It's not about looking terrible, guys. The issue is it's in a bloated genre, and that's what it is. 100% Gambino. When it comes to all of these games, it's fully loaded. He tried to force feed it to us. It needs time to cook, but Jeff has his nasty ass $2 stench on it. What have I missed, Shaan? You have missed me roasting Durt Griggity, General Spartan, Geoff Keighley, and High God now, because he was talking that shit. That's what you missed. I'm right now. We're talking about L God or Ho God, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just talking about it's quite hard. And what when it comes to this genre is bloated, plain and simple. Plain and simple. Yeah, Jeff has got that smell. He's got that PlayStation smell. That 1 second. You know what Jeff's got? We should have known. Where's the shit? Jeff, we should have known. Jeff's got that.
Look at Callisto Protocol, because now you're just saying it has that PlayStation quality. Any game that's PlayStation quality.
Shout out to Jabbar. He got that fragrance.
It's got that PlayStation fragrance, and we should have known. Now, the interesting part is, when it comes to that PlayStation fragrance, will there be another one happening soon? I'm not sure. Guys, you're going to love this shit. Look at this shit here. Because I got a feeling there's another one coming in March. And that game is Maraho. Look at this shit. Could this be it? Could there be a trilogy? Concord. Bungie's next. High God has done it. They put it the wrong way around. But could this be it? What's going on, Joey? Could we get a trilogy? Will that PlayStation fragrance hit like that? That's going to be the interesting point here. The prophecy is coming true. It's real. Yo, joking aside, listen. Developers out there, and I'm talking. Listen, let me write this down. 1 second. 35, yeah. 29, but it is real. It's legit. Now, I remember, I think it's before WBG would have been, when I was on another show, and when I started to see games like Fortnite doing some crazy shit, and some Apex Legends and these type of free-to-play games, trying to take over. And I've noticed these games were everywhere. When I started to see Call of Duty becoming a mobile game, I knew then, and I said it to. It might have been like when I used to do the podcast with like Z and the ponies and the Xbox guys back then, or the flip floppers back then as well. And I remember saying this. I don't know if some guys will remember this, but I don't know if I said it in the show. I'm sure I did. When I started to see like Call of Duty mobile, Call of Duty this, Call of Duty that, Fortnite this, Fortnite that, I noticed then I go, if you're gonna make, and this was Gears, I think it was about Gears 5, yeah, it would have been 2019, Gears 5 with the multiplayer stuff. And I said this, I go, the problem is now you're competing against these games which is on every platform known to like basically man in that sense. Mobile, consoles, tablets, even Call of Duty, hell shit, even what's it, Call of Duty or one of them games. My biggest bro were playing that shit with his boys. Him and his boys don't play games like that anymore. They were playing that shit. And I said, when Gears of War coming out and the future games coming out, I said, I feel like, and I think they push back on me then. I feel like, Gears of War 5, the multiplayer, I feel like it needs to be everywhere. Keep the campaign exclusive, but put the multiplayer everywhere. Because you're competing against these dudes on every platform, all this cross fucking progression bullshit. And I said it with Gears 5 back in 2019. I'll go keep the campaign exclusive, but the multiplayer, you're competing against these other dudes out there. You can't keep that shit on one platform. And I said it back then. Multiplayer should be everywhere. If you compete now, if free to play wasn't here, 100% that'll be a different story. But we got to see the free to play start taking over in 2018, 2019, started to take off. And I said it back then. I know some guys may not agree with me, but I said the multiplayer portion of this, I feel like if you want to compete against the big boys, you have to put that shit everywhere. Just the multiplayer portion. Now it's a different ball game now, but I'm saying back then, that's what we had to do. But free to play games are just taking over, man. It is what it is. It's hard to beat these games. And listen, Halo, the multiplayer, that game is fire. When we do, well, hopefully I'm going to do a community game night this week as well. But Halo is fire, bro. But you got to remember you're competing against all of these hoes. That's the problem. Them, like Amit Kumar said, them games are unstoppable. Halo, the multiplayer side, that would have been awesome to see that full everywhere basically. Because when it comes to multiplayer, that shit needs to survive, and that's the issue right now, especially with the free to play games. Shit. Rock with the 5. What's going on, Playboy? The problem, Shaan, is that these games are taking too long to make them a fax. By the time they come out, they are either old or too late. The market is saturated, and that's what happened when that Piss Gold came out, and other games were coming out. By the time they hit, these Fortnites, the Call of Duties, Fortnite, Apex Legends, the Minecraft, but Minecraft's been around for longer. Roadblocks and these type of games, they established themselves, and that even I'll put GTA there as well online. Shit, we can't forget GTA as well. They established themselves by then, and you're trying to get that market, but that market's been hit, and it's not easy to penetrate that market. Prolific with a 2, Shaan. You're the Clapton now. You piece of shit, Prolific. POS. Yeah, listen, it's not about Arc Riders, Raiders. I forgot what's it called now. It's one of them games that's doing really good right now. But it's doing really good right now. But not how many free to play or extraction shooters have been out? They're trying to be a division as well, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to break that market. And I really do believe this. Before this, I said this shit like in 2019. the multiplayer side, when I seen them games, I go, yo, if you want to compete or get a chance or something, the multiplayer portion of Halo, because the reason why I was talking about the Xbox games, because they came with multiplayer. PlayStation guys, PlayStation really didn't do multiplayer like that. They kind of stepped away from multiplayer. And obviously, they were trying to do factions too, but that, you know what, we knew what happened with that. But when it came to the Xbox game, you know, Gears of War and Halo always came with the multiplayer portion. I'm not sure if what's going on with the new one, but I always said, look, the multiplayer portion, you need to put that bitch everywhere. And because it's I don't know what to say anymore. These games are just always there, the top 5, top 10 games. You know, and a lot of people, I think a few did disagree with me back then, because that's the I just said this straight up, bro. Listen, you have to compete against these dudes, otherwise. But look where we are right now. Shit. There's a reason why PlayStation tried to do 12 live service games. They tried that shit. And you know, they're trying to get one out there. Helldivers 2, Piss Divers 2 isn't even theirs, and that kind of did quite good with that. Yeah, that's what it is. I was talking about Halo Infinite back then, but it was Gears 5. Because I remember when they were playing, I wasn't a big multiplayer guy. I just like the campaign stuff. And I remember I said to this dog, this Gears 5, I go, if you want to compete, the shit needs to be everywhere. It was Gears 5 in 2019 when I said it. Because I started to see these Fortnite games take off. That's what it was. When Gears 5 launched, and I remember like I go Fortnite, man, look, they had I believe it was Tenet. Tenet trailer was there as well in Fortnite. Concerts and all this type of shit was happening. I'm like, yo, this is some next level shit. Yeah, but the multiplayer, if they launch multiplayer day one, that needs to be everywhere, plain and simple. But I said that shit in 2019 with Gears 5. To compete against some games, the multiplayer needs to be everywhere. But yeah, that's what I said anyway. But now, anyway, let's get to the Xbox stuff. Let's talk about what's going on with Xbox, the future, it seems. You know, honestly, I swear to God, I said that back in 2019 because I started to see them games. Because, you know, I'm a massive Christopher Nolan fan. When they said that they're going to launch a trailer or some shit in that game, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And when I heard about there's like concerts going on and all Travis Scott concerts and all this shit, I'm like, how the fuck is Gears of War multiplayer and compete against them? Like, how are you gonna pull people away from that shit? The younger generation knows. I don't know Travis Scott like that, but the younger guys know who he is. I only reason why I know him because of Christopher Nolan Tenet because he did a part of the score. That's all. But shit. Did you see Travis Scott in Odyssey? Yeah, bro. I'm sure you love it. Yo, people got so pissed off with that. I can't believe it. He's in it. Bro, the guy's probably got 2 minutes, I say. He's got 2 minutes of screen time, probably. And they're all crying about that shit. Like, stop the bullshit. I hate these bitches on Twitter, man. Honestly. When you see people just cry over anything, I can't believe it. It's such a person's in there. I can't believe this person's in there. Or it's not accurate because such a thing wasn't invented back then. Like, stop the bullshit. Come on. Rock Wolf, I believe the homie Durt Greg, he played it. Hell on us. He goes, the game was good, but he goes, the back and forth with no map was pissing him off and it spoiled his experience. Otherwise, it would have been a great game. That's what he said, the homie Durt. I've not seen a bad Nolan movie. Like 100%. I know. People say Chris Nolan hasn't been the same. Stop the bullshit. His last movie made nearly $1 billion, bro. Come on. And that was about a guy who invented an atom bomb or some shit. Now the Odyssey. Trust me, that prologue I watched in IMAX, shit looks incredible. Come on. I think the Odyssey is gonna be one of them movies that it'll be a Matt Damon's. Matt Damon's gonna be like his highest peak. But anyway, talking about the Xbox stuff as well, we got a new update with Xbox. Where are we now? Yo, this shit's funny, bro. So I'm expecting. What's going on, Web Dave? What's good, G? I reckon the Odyssey I think it's gonna break 1 billion. I think there's a lot of hype behind it. I need to get my tickets for that shit. I need to be ready for that shit. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Now, this is the new UI. Now, Joey can kiss my ass. This is the cloud stuff. But you guys gotta understand. I'm looking further beyond this. I'm looking at the Xbox. If it's the Xbox PC, how they're trying to integrate it and trying to make it all seamless and make it all in one, like looks like natural. And I do believe, like, what we're seeing here right now is glimpse of what the new UI is going to be. Joey was talking about new achievement, which I'll pull up in a bit as well. This is what you're seeing. We've been told Sarah Bunn and her team has been working on this shit. They're really trying to push the hybrid console, making it all in one. So let's see what's up here.
This new Xbox Cloud gaming interface that Microsoft is testing right now. Now, obviously, Microsoft's had a web interface for Xcloud for quite a while, and they kind of added a dashboard-like UI to it a couple of years ago. But this new interface, it really does feel like an Xbox console. I think largely because there's a lot of navigation improvements. There's animations. You can see where it's the sort of dashboard or the guide sort of slides into view here. You see that? You didn't get that on the old Xbox Cloud Gaming website. I'll show you.
You see this shit, Joey?
Literally just looks like a web app where it's just.
You see this shit, Joey?
Sort of slick animations.
The cloud is becoming more like a box.
The design now. And it kind of floats on top. It's translucent in the background there, so you can see everything through it.
It's becoming more natural.
It just feels a lot more like an Xbox console. Now, Microsoft is testing this right now, and they're teasing that it's the foundations for new future Xbox experiences, whatever that means. But I think what it ultimately means is that this is probably going to be very similar to whatever Xbox sort of console UI we get in the next generation Xbox. And I think they're going to try and unify this interface through cloud, PC, and Xbox console. So I really do hope that this sort of interface does come to the Xbox PC app, because that app really does need some improvements to the navigation and just the overall feel and the experience, especially on handhelds. So, and I think this kind of does that with this cloud gaming improvement. Like, this doesn't really look and feel like a web app to me. The only thing is obviously on the right hand side, you can see there's a scroll bar right now, but that does disappear when you launch up the guide. So yeah, there's some tweaks that they can do to make this even better. But I just like the way that it uses the space of a 4K screen now. So I'm running at 4K here. It doesn't
see what I'll mute you for a second while this is playing. What I like about this, it's what's going on, Joey, is working. Good shit. What I like about this is what they're trying to make it all integrate in one. So when you see it, you be familiar with it. And you know, they're going to make it much easier. I always talk about the handheld stuff as well, experience, the UI. They need to get it better. Make it much closer to a consoles. And if they can do that, which it looks like they're doing it, bro. We were 18 months away from the new Xbox Series X2, if you want to call it that. And that's what we want. We want it to be familiar, seamless, simple. And that's what I'm looking for right now. It looks clean. It does look clean, doesn't it, Joey? And that's the target. I'm just saying that I'm not talking about the clouds. The cloud stuff is cool, you know that. For me, that shit is awesome. When certain games you just play at 1440p 60, shit's awesome, bro. But what I like about this is how they're trying to bring it forward and that. 1 second. He said one more shit as well. 1 second. Let me see. Let me see if I can find something. And that's what I want to see. Where's this shit? Where are you now? So that's a new desktop mode, yeah, but see this here. I'll leave it. I won't show that part. Yeah, but that's what it is like. What we're trying to see is you can see the future of Xbox. Even though people keep saying Xbox is dead, Xbox is dead. Spider-Man goes, damn Sean, get your shit together. No, it's the same video. It's a different video, but there's not much to it, to be honest. Now the homie Joey, it does look good. And Shadow Kills, that's what we want. Skills. That's what we want. Make it look clean and neat and simple. That's what we want. And I really do believe when you guys use the Xbox PC app or the new UI and the handheld, you're getting a glimpse of the next UI. And I believe you're going to get that. So imagine, you know what? Let me pull this shit up. And this is part 2. He was talking about this part as well. Now, the reason I want to bring this shit up as well.
Earlier today, and I did a video on the new Xbox Cloud interface here earlier today, and I totally missed a new desktop mode that's included.
So this is a desktop
shout
mode
out
as well.
To Martin, who follows me on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, there's a way to enable it. So you go into the settings and then appearance, and then there's a new desktop mode in here. So if you enable that, what you'll notice is it looks a lot more like the Xbox PC app now. So it's sort of everything gets shrunk down to size, whereas that other sort of full screen mode is obviously more for like your 4K monitors or TVs, etc. But yeah, you've also animations going the appearance.
As you can see, guys. Yeah, and that's what it is. When it comes to that, I like this. Imagine that UI on the cloud, but imagine that UI on TVs. Because you know they're doing the partnerships when it comes to that. They're doing the partnership when it comes to TCL, Hisense, LG, Samsungs. So imagine that UI that clean. Because you know cloud is going to play a part, and hopefully that UI gets better and better for the next console as well. That's what I love to see. Now Joey was talking about this year. The new achievements. I don't know if something new is coming in out. But Joey goes, it seems like Xbox is doing some new things with the achievements. And now I'm going to question Joey here for a second. Joey, what kind of beast are you taming? Like, what kind of shit is this? Joey, what kind of beast are you, Please tell me, it's not some suspect shit. A beast tame? Like, what are we doing, Playboy? Are you into some freaky shit, Joey? Because we know you're into that freaky shit. We know when you go to the parties and that, you do this type of shit, Joey.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's sick.
We know you're into that shit. But joking aside, achievements and that, I'm not sure everybody's been saying, bring some new achievements, do something, do that. I don't know, Playboy, but this is like a new look to it. So, shit, if something's coming, let's go. Cool. I don't give a shit, to be honest. But it's cool. I think some people do like to see different, when it comes to achievements, see something different and that. But for me, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, for me, it doesn't matter. If it gets an update, cool. Some people will be happy. Some people don't give a shit. But the biggest thing I want to talk about, like when I see that stuff, the UI stuff, I want to see that shit properly integrated across the board. And I really do believe, like me and the homie Durt talk about it, and the homie Joey as well, really. But when we talk about it, we want to say, like, I really do believe, like, even though the console space is different right now, I really do believe they're setting themselves up for that next step in gaming. Now, if we're wrong, we're wrong. Fair plays. But I really do believe they're setting themselves up, making this shit they're ready for, accessible for anybody. And I really do believe they're gonna achieve that. Now, will it work? That's the big question, ain't it? Even though they can achieve it, will it work out for them? streamlined, and seamless. 100%. What's going on, Lord Chaos? What's happening? Oh shit! Do we have a pony in the chat? Piece of shit. No, but that's what we need, though, guys. I'll go. Well, let me put this 1 second. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm happy with that shit though. It looks nice. It looks clean. I'm ready for it. When it comes to the new stuff, let's go, baby. Where are we now? There we are. What's going on, Sandrogas? What's going on, G? Yeah, so like when it comes to the next, I'm expecting like we know it's the Xbox 25th anniversary as well coming up this year. We know Craig Duncan has talked about Xbox Game Studios. You could have Clockwork Revolution's talking about some stuff. We got State of Decay as well. You're gonna see more of that this year, and it's nice to see Xbox working on every department. They're making a new console, UI, upgrading the cloud stuff. Games are coming out as well. The amount of first party games coming out and some partnership games as well. They're working really good right now, and I can't wait to see Sarah Bond's console. I'm really looking forward to that. Announce a new console at a summer show. That'll be dope. I honestly either do that or do it at the 25th anniversary, wherever you're gonna do. I would like to see that shit. That would be dope. But you can tell they're working. Look, we had a great developer direct, showed all the games. Apparently, they're working on another developer direct as well. On top of that, we'll talk about what Sony's doing. Jack shit. They have another developer direct. Then we're gonna have the showcase. Maybe that's when they show some new hardware. It could be at the summer showcase. They might show the new Elite controllers or the new console as well, or maybe later this year as well. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff is moving in Xbox right now. And I know a lot of people, listen, we know that when it comes to the new Dev Direct better show State of Decay. I reckon State of Decay will be at the Xbox Summer Showcase. I'm expecting to see a good game clips of State of Decay. Because I really do believe that game's got a lot of potential to be great. Methcast guy, let's see. Methhead guy, what's going on, Blade, with the super sticker? What's going on, Playboy? What's up? There's another developer direct. They're talking about it. There's rumbles inside that they're going to be talking about another developer direct later on in the year. And yeah, Big B Money goes, we're eating great. Yeah, bro, listen to me. When it comes to Xbox and what they're doing, just like we know the console space is a different ball game right now. PlayStation's got that market right now. PlayStation and Nintendo. But when it comes to like the Game Pass, the amount of games that's coming out, bro, I'm falling behind right now. And I finally got a good time. Hopefully next week I'll get back my time again now. But we got High on Life 2 coming out in the next 2-3 weeks. That's a great game. You got Replace coming out. Then we got Amit Kumar's favorite game, Killing, coming out from Double Fine. Then we got Forza Horizon coming out. Then the big boys, that's when the big boys start coming out. So when you look at Game Pass, they're doing great. They're doing a fantastic output when it comes to Game Pass. When it comes to what they're trying to do, like we heard about so many times about the UI, Xbox fixed the Windows. Look, listen, you know I'm not on the PC stuff, but I've experienced some of it on the handheld. Fix the UI, Xbox. What you doing? Fix the Xbox PC app. What you doing? Windows Store, all that stuff. They're working on that shit. Bridge the gap so these developers have no choice to make the game one code across all the platforms, a unified platform. They're doing that shit right now. Sarah Bond's been talking about the next gen Xbox, what they're trying to do. High premium device. That's what they're doing right now. We're talking about summer game showcase coming up as well, and other future games as well on top of that. So there's a lot of moving parts right now, and they got about 18 months to the launch of the next Xbox. Apparently, there's an OEM Xbox coming out this year, partnership. Maybe from Acer, someone, Asus. Who knows? We'll see what happens with that. But there's a lot of moving parts, which I love. Oh, come on, where's Ultron? But that's good, bro. You know, Clockwork Revolution, it might not be my type of game, to be honest. I'll definitely check it out. But it's definitely got a unique factor to it. 100%. That game, it can be something like people who are a fan of them games or that studio. I really do believe it's going to be one of them games that a lot of people are going to be like, yo, this game was absolutely fantastic from a team like that, from In Exile. That game does look like it's got something special with the time elements, the character design, the weapon designs as well. I believe it's got something special. Well, JB, that might happen. And if it's all, see, this is the thing. They're trying to bring all. They want to make sure that that one program, that one UI, just works seamless with your Xbox library. Because we heard about Lisa Su from AMD. She talked about the BC stuff. They're working close with the Xbox and Microsoft about a chip. So making sure that works across the board. And I think that's what they're trying to achieve. So that one UI is going to work seamless. And I reckon they're going to achieve that. Sarah Bond is making a console. Jason Ronald's on that shit, the VP of Next Gen. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to bring. How can they bridge that gap? That's what I want to see, honestly. And will it work? You know, I'll be happy with that shit. JB, that's what I'm trying to say. When they say, "Oh, we're gonna skip Xbox now," this, that, because you're not the market, you're not big in the market space or something, bitch. We're gonna put it in PC, bitch. It'll be there ready. That's the shit I want to see. That's the shit. I don't want these developers to have any excuse. Oh, it's quiet. It takes too much time, bitch. Eliminate that. If Xbox can eliminate that shit, I can't wait. That's what I'm looking forward to. Honestly, certain shit like that. That's what I'm looking forward to. You can see a lot of people getting excited about this new UI in the cloud and the PC update as well, desktop mode and all that stuff. I'm looking forward to that shit as well. And we're still early stages yet. Another 18 months left before the launch. The shit could be perfected by then. One code works across the board. Like, look what we've been seeing recently with the Play Anywhere push. When we watch these shows right now, if it's a partner preview, the summer showcases, they're pushing on Play Anywhere right now. The closer, the better. And I think that's the right move for Xbox right now. Now, if Xbox were dominating the console space, then it's a bit different. But they're not. They're getting the ass whooped in the console space. So they got to do something different. And I reckon that's the best route they could go. Get closer to PC. And there's no excuse then missing any versions for Xbox and making it easier to develop for. Just in general, making it easier. That's what I want to see. Because I love to see I love to see progression. When you see progression, like, yo, this is amazing. Like, I can't believe it how easy it's made it for us guys to put a game on the Xbox. I remember the Xbox One. The Xbox One X, I remember, was it the Forza team? The Playground team or something? And it was really easy for them from the Xbox One to the Xbox One X. They had that shit up and running in no time without even optimization. I believe it was Forza Motorsport or the Forza Horizon 4, one of them. I think it's Forza Motorsport 7. And they said it was so easy. We did that bang, 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 and the game was like, it was already there. It felt natural, and that's what they need to do for developers. Just feel natural for them, putting it onto the box, and they'll be like, "Yo, we just need to put one code in, and that shit will work across the PC store and the Xbox store. But the hybrid console. That shit's amazing. That's what we want, and that's what I want to see too. That's what I like to see. Progression for them to do that. Yo, this is amazing. What Xbox has done, Microsoft has done, has made it so much easier for us developers to put the game on them platforms without putting extra work in, without like resources and all that shit. MD with a 2 goes TTS and PlayStation is dead. Talk that shit, Playboy. Talk that shit. Where are we now? 1 second. Next generation, will it be leaps? Leaps? You know, did you see the shit about the console? Let me see this shit. Did you see? Let me talk about this for 5-10 minutes and we'll go. All right, where is this? Yo, let me write this down. 106. Did you see what PlayStation sent to like users on the PS4? Let me see the shit. 1 second. Let me zoom. Can I zoom in extra? Did you see what PlayStation has been sending to sending the users to the PS4? They're like, yo, when are you catching up with hits from 2025 like Expedition Arc Raiders and Ghost of Hote, or getting ready for the most anticipated games of 2026 like Soros, 007, Neo, and so much more? Now is the perfect time to upgrade to the PlayStation 5 consoles. You're basically trying to tell you, listen to you, bitch. Please move over to the PlayStation 5. It's time. You're taking the piss now. You're missing out all of these first-party games we got. Well, whatever first-party games we got. We need you to buy these games. Soros, bro. We need you to buy that shit. Because nobody bought the shit. Nobody bought Returnal like that. They won't buy that shit. They want people to upgrade as soon as possible. Because obviously, 007 ain't going to work on that PS4. Soros ain't going to be working on the PS4. Wolverine ain't going to be working on the PS4. That's what it is. So shit. They want them dudes that, yo, listen here, bitch. Come over here to the PlayStation 5. They're begging these dudes to come over. Simple Jack with a 2. Look at me, Jenny. Look at this shit, Jenny. Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Jenny. Oh, Jenny, man. Shout out to Forrest Gump. But yeah, man, this is some funny shit, to be honest. Seen PlayStation, Xbox Play Anywhere. And that's the shit I'm talking about, JB. They're going to unify that shit with Xbox. And I think they're going to have it perfected by then. Shit. But that's funny, though, seeing that shit. And let's end it with this stuff here, guys. This is hilarious, bro. Let me share my screen. Yo, this is what PlayStation Fanboys remind me of.
Away from the door.
What you mean?
Like away from the door.
This dude's playing some NBA shit, and look what he says.
What you mean?
Like get away from the door.
By the door?
I said get away from the door.
Oh, I'm away from the door.
No, walk away from it. Bro, walk in the middle of the room. Just walk in the middle of the room.
All right, I'm in the middle of the room.
What the fuck? No, you're not, nigga. Is you in here with me?
You know I'm not in the middle of the room.
Bro, because I see you right here.
You see me on my game?
Yes, bro. You still by the door. Walk in the middle of the room, nigga.
No. You said I am in the middle of... Okay, I'm finna step in my bed, nigga. I'm in the middle of...
Nigga, I'm talking about on the game. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh.
You might be stepping. You might be stepping. You might
that's so funny. Let me pull that shit. That shit's funny, bro.
By the door?
I said, get away from the door.
Oh, I'm away from the door.
No, walk away from it. But walk in the middle of the room. Just walk in the middle of the room.
All right, I'm in the middle of the room.
What the fuck? No, you're not, nigga. Is you in here with me?
No, I'm not in the middle of the room.
Bro, because I see you right here.
You see me on my game?
Yes, bro. You still by the door. Walk in the middle of the room, nigga.
No, you said I am in the middle of. Okay, I'm finna step in my bed, nigga. I'm in the middle of the room.
Nigga, I'm talking about on the game. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You might be stepping. You might be stepping, bro.
Oh, that's some funny shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's hilarious, bro. That's too funny, that is, man. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna close. Yeah, let me close that with the homies, bro. 30 below with the 2. Streaming on cloud. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Talk that shit, player. They don't have that shit, don't they? Oh, man. Talk that shit, homie. Why it sound like Ray Ray? That probably is Ray Ray. Shit. Ray Ray and Durt playing NBA. But anyway, guys, I'm going to close it out here. Shout out to the homies in the chat. It's been a great show. Ray Ray should be live tonight as well. Check him out. The homie Durt Great will be live tomorrow at Darkman. And TTS will be back this week as well on 1 p.m. Eastern. We should have a lot of fun, guys. It's been a great show. Shout out to you, Shiv Sharam, bro. Really appreciate it, bro. Hopefully some more news comes out. But I'm hoping to do community game night this week. So I want to do Tekken, and I want to do I'll do Fall Guys because we get a lot of people in there, and maybe some like Halo or something maybe. But that's the plan this week. If something changes, I'll let you know. But I want to do community game night this week as well, this Saturday. And it will be late. It will be 6 p.m.-ish Eastern time. But yeah, shout out to you guys in the chat. Let me see if someone sent me something. 1 second. Someone sent me something. Oh, shit. I will do, Gambino. Have a great day, guys. Be safe. Love to you all, guys. I'm out, bro. Let me see this shit. Let me see this shit. Let's give Kids Move his flowers.
Xbox. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. It has 300 plus for only $15. Bug stacks, Hades, even Among Us. 120 frames on that Psycho Nuts. Got games, niche games like Cluster Truck. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox.